we now live in a country of propaganda and lies, and they manufacture it. The problem we have in the Labour Party is problem instigated and sustained by the government of today.
Where's the proof?
I don't need to tell you. In fact, when you have a party chairman who calls a state governor a dwarf and dwarf thinking, forget about me. So it's not weak. Okay, I'm weak, but it's not weak. Is every other person there weak? So let's all be sincere with ourselves. Before they call you names here, you know it. You speak the truth and you call you names. And we now live in a country of propaganda and lies and trying to put problems everywhere. There won't even put problems in families. Before I've managed, I've built a business locally and internationally, and they're thriving. By the time I left them, I've been chairman of corporations, quoted companies, director, and I've earned my respects. And I've been a governor. There's no place that I've shown weakness. Rufai, I returned school that was taken from churches 40 years that nobody could even dare mention.
But these are the points. These are the points people like Kenneth Okonkwo.
Yes.
These are the things they said against you.
It's just Kenneth Okonkwo. Who again?
But it's a valid point of view.
If 12 persons that followed Jesus, one went against him, how about me, where millions followed, and you're counting those who went against me? Listen, people must go against you, people must speak against you, and they own listen. I still remain consistent. I've not changed. Like I said, Kenneth is my younger brother. He has his reasons for his actions or what he wants to do. Humility, patience, tolerance is not weakness, it's a virtue. It is not easy for people to remain where I am. And when I was campaigning election, before I went to places people dare not go to. I was in Southern Gombe. Was everywhere. People fear to go. Before I drive around this country today, this year alone, I've driven from Abuja to Kafancha, to Kaduna, to Kano, to Katsina, to Jigawa, to Jos, to Benue, to Kogi. Where's doing that? So people just stay in their house and talk about this macho they are. Just like they stay, they don't go to anywhere. It's easy to be an armchair critic.
Peter Obi had this interview today, 9th of June 2025. He said many things in that interview, which I will analyze later. But this one caught my attention, and I said, let me quickly analyze it and react to it, and before I do the other ones later. Now, one thing you heard him say it, that the crisis in Labour Party is instigated by the APC. He didn't even hide it. He made it clear. He made it open that it is instigated by the ruling APC. And then that gives me joy. Now that gives me joy because sometimes you'll be thinking, do they not know? Does it mean that the leadership of Labour Party, Peter Obi and his team, do they not know? But sometimes as a human being, you begin to think, does it mean they don't know? But my joy is they know, they are aware that it is actually instigated by the ruling party, according to what he said. So that gives me joy that they are aware, they know where it is coming from. Then why am I happy? Why does that give me excitement? Now, it excites me because they said when you know the root cause of a problem, it is half solved. So now that they know where the issue is, I believe that they are already working something around that. I believe that they are already looking at the best way out of the whole situation. So that is why I am excited, because they know it. Nenad Usman knows it. Alex Soti knows it, and all other leaders of the Labour Party, they know it. So as they know it now, they will now have solution around it. So that is why I am so excited, because knowing that they know it means that they must have been working something around it, which is what should gladden, anybody's heart, anybody that supports Peter Obi heart, even though it shouldn't be. Of course, it is a very sad situation in Nigeria, but that is the situation APC has brought us into. Nobody did them that when they were in opposition, but we'll see what they are now doing, but we will defeat them in 2027. So that is my impression, and that is my joy. And like I said, it is not something that should have been in a democratic nation like Nigeria, but this is where we are as a nation. This is where APC has brought us. They were even happy trying to do a one-party nation, and they were happy about that. And it is obvious that these guys are not democratic. But my joy is that as our leaders are aware of it, I believe they are already working something around that. Now, that is, having said that, let me also speak to some Peter Obi supporters, some obedience who are, agitated. They are always perplexed. Peter Obi should do this, Peter Obi should do that, Peter Obi should form a new party. This man knows all these things. This man was a governor, a state governor, a state like Anambra. This man governed Anambra